Calabar versus Evil Genius. Like, back when the Disney Channel still did good original movies, the Halloween Town saga, especially the first two, and the first two were so good that it actually made the second two sort of tolerable. I really hope they decided not to go beyond 4. I haven't watched in forever, because there's nothing on that channel that actually interests me anymore. Except Phineas and Ferb, but it's not worth it to try to catch it. But, like, Halloween Town is probably the best. It was the biggest saga that could stand on its own and really impressed us with the villain, Calabar. And this makes us hope that Cal will get involved. You know, Calabar and Horvath in the same faction means Cal and Drake Stone, and I kind of ship that. So Doofenshmirtz. This is another one of the biggest controversies, because Doofenshmirtz has lovers and haters. Me, as you might expect, he's a ditzy genius with a predilection for being comedic. I love Doofenshmirtz. I was really glad to see him in this fight. And it's like, Winman has exclusive control of Doofenshmirtz, because Man Wu doesn't like him, doesn't want to handle him. But they've made that compromise. But this simultaneously caused, like, half the board to go, yes, Doofenshmirtz, this rocks! And half for him to go, no, no, I'm rage quitting. And this is stupid. But I really like this. And Winman, you were right to give the Steel Clan to Doofenshmirtz. It really gave him an edge, because he kind of owns Destro by pressing buttons, and that just greatly amuses me. And it's my headcanon that he calls them the Steel Claninators. Because it has to be. Lightsaber axe. I love stylized lightsabers. But Destro, you were really not the one who is licensed to pull stylized lightsabers in the form of other medieval weaponry. Okay, so Narissa and Lauren. Nathaniel! God dang it! What's wrong with me? It doesn't help with, a lot of times I just think of Lawrence and Nathaniel as the same person. Nathaniel! You knew they had to be coming into the live-action realm. And Narissa has a grand entrance! And then, Lawrence kind of ruins it. And they're after that plot device box. And oh, they run into Voldemort! I imagine there's some hilarious dialogue here. I call this the Timothy Spall Stop Hitting Yourself round. I imagine they will be talking about, like, why does he have my face? And then they'll accuse him of having taken Polyjuice Potion to look like Wormtail. So then that takes it down to Narissa versus Voldemort. It's actually really fun, because Narissa just kind of owns Voldemort. And all of Voldemort's fight footage so far has been taken from that battle in Order of the Phoenix. So his footage really goes a long way. And then you have these guys, and they steal the box. Who are they working for? I wonder, could it be a fabulously sexy crime boss with a southern accent? Yes, as Narissa goes up. Okay, I have my theories about who this guy is, but I'm gonna shut up and not say them. I imagine as Narissa went up in that elevator, Voldemort yelled, "Curse you, Narissa!" Well, actually, no, I use stronger language than that. Here's our send-off to Iban. And yet another showcase of how awesome Demona is. It's kind of a reverse Worf effect for Skeletor. Because, like, it's like only after you see Demona take out all of Cobra Commander's main line of defense and Iban, then do you realize what a big deal it is for Skeletor to have made her want to retreat. She's got guns and magic.
I was particularly proud.
Oh, it was a fake out the whole time! Who knew? Svarius is now working for Cobra Industries.
What a drab, dreary place.
I love this alliance, it's perfect. I like to imagine that Mirage and Zero celebrated by singing a vamped up edition of Zero's Lullaby. And Shere Khan is still like, yeah. Also, Word of God says the Mukhtar is in this faction, so I gotta like it for that.
Mr. Senators, we have a problem. Demona lied to us.
Yeah, you think?
Creature who would stay unchanged by the light of day. Remain you thus
Puck, you're just all over the place. And Demona gets transferred into Dominique Destine, which should make for some fun. Another one, courtesy of 902, and his love for the series. And guess what Slick has? A troll face. Not only that, but the rest of the talismans. So Saluk is like, I want. So now Valmont has to go up against that faction. And Zurg stole the box. What's in the box? The new Mr. Shadow. Pinhead. Yes, I love that Zorg is now a huge thing. And, like, right after I get Zorg, the next thing is, like, another huge squeal. Wait for it. Jareth! Like, okay, Labyrinth is one of my favorite live-action films of all time. It has been ever since I was a little kid. And I love Jareth. I love him so much. And he's working for Bavmorda now, and I got Zurg and Jareth right next to each other. Like, can't lose. Shredder has Zurg's interdimensional technology. And I have two theories. Women's like, everyone has two theories about what he's gonna do, and it's not the one you're expecting. I have two theories. I don't know which one I prefer. Because then it's gonna be the other one, because it's the one I'm not expecting. Okay, here's the final punchline. When I finally give up on guessing that Gaston will return, they bring him friggin' back! And they turned him into, Amok Moonra, only I'm calling him Super Gaston in this continuity. I have not watched Legend of Korra, but this moment made me really happy, just because there are so many people that love Amon. I was vicariously happy for all of them that they got to have him. It's not over. It is over. Sorry, I thought there was another bit after that. Yeah, I actually don't know what epilogue music we're using now. I forgot to credit that the epilogue music used when Ozai became King of the World, and the one used at the end of the season finale of Part 1 was the Master Vainglorious from the Doctor Who soundtrack, and I've come to associate that as the King of the World theme, because it plays every time someone else takes the King slot. It played when Ruber took it, and it played when Ozai took it. I really should have talked about that when it was playing, because now you're like, I have no idea what that music is. Anyway, so now we are waiting for round 11. Which is going to come out around Christmas time. It's going to be the Disney versus non-Disney villains Christmas special! Only, not really. There's not really much Christmas you can do with this. Anyway, until then, I hope you have enjoyed these random silly commentaries. In case you did decide to go against my advice and play the non-alcoholic drinking game, I love Mach, Mosenrath is awesome, Megavolt rocks. You really should have listened to me when I said no. Okay. Until round 11.